Hi unique soul, welcome to my page. Today's topic is how to get rid of the validation cycle. As people, we always look for validation from our parents, maybe our friends, maybe society, maybe the institutions or the workplace we're working in. But why do we do that? Have you ever thought about it? Especially for females, the little child in you, it seeks for safety. And that's why we always think that, other people should love us and like us. But do you also realize that this is a form of control mechanism because you are trying to control the behavior of others? Most probably, this kind of expectation is based on a childhood trauma, a traumatic event that you lived in your childhood. It stems from that moment, that you think what you have gone through was risky, was unsafe. And you think, for example, if that situation was something that you have lived with your parents, you start seeking their love. And you're trying to control their behavior. By controlling your behavior, by acting at certain kind of demeanor, you're trying to please them. You're trying to make them love you. This is your attempt. But can you realize that this kind of attempts actually make you not be authentic? You're actually deviating from your authentic self. And you start judging yourself by doing certain behaviors, and you start judging yourself by not doing certain behaviors too. Can you see the pattern working here? So my question today actually is, okay, we realize that we have a huge, strong people-pleasing tendencies, validation expectations. How can we get rid of it? How can we solve this problem? And the most important thing we should do to solve this problem and get rid of all of this, actually this kind of dynamic, is that taking back our power, taking back our sovereignty from the people, places, and things that we have given our power to. So the question comes, how can we do that? How can we achieve this? So, first of all, I want to give an example from my own journey, a heartfelt gratitude. We have to question our beliefs. We have to question all of our beliefs. For example, I actually want to give you some kind of exercises. You can actually have certain amount of time for journaling after watching this video, so you can actually look at what's going on in your mind, in your beliefs, in your subconscious beliefs, because we need to first of all make the subconscious beliefs resurface so that we can examine them. So while you're journaling, you can look at this question: what is the meaning of love? Let's say, what kind of love I was expecting from my parents, and what is the kind of ideal love that I deserve and I couldn't get? So the meaning of love for us is like extremely important. Another thing is, what is safety? In what kind of situations and circumstances I would feel safe? And another important question we need to journal maybe is that, where do we where do we look for safety? Is safety external to us? Are we looking for it in external resources? Or is it safely inside of us? Most probably not. We think we don't have it inside of us. We couldn't connect with it. That's why we are looking for it on the outside of us. And that means we are probably expecting others, our parents, teachers, friends, maybe religious leaders, political leaders. We expect them to give us that safety, so we're outsourcing it. But then, what does it cause? It actually causes for us to look for safety in the external sources. So we are giving away our power. We are giving away our sovereignty to those people. So there comes a point, let's say we analyze every thought about, the love, safety, and everything. So how are we going to solve this problem? How are you going to change the paradigm? Here is the tricky part. There might be so many different methods, to be honest. And I cannot claim that, one method works better than the other or something. But we need to really work on those one by one in every belief we hold. And no, it's not like only doing something like this, like just find the belief and then write the opposite belief and then record your face and listen it before you sleep. And then take action according to those new beliefs. Yes, this is something that many people will tell you. This is the basic method that you can find, anywhere, everywhere. And it might work. Yes, you can try that. You can do that. But then there might be other solutions. Actually, I'm wanting to really share a good news with you because I am planning to publish an ebook, a free ebook for you to work on these validation cycles. It will actually include like 360 degrees of your life, every part of your life. You can use that method to change and have a different perception and perspective about life and this kind of validation tendencies you seek from people, and take your power back again. Because especially for females, you hear the calling. I know you hear the calling. You're here for the divine feminine re-rising again. So let me help you. When I publish the ebook, please download it and work on your limiting beliefs and these tendencies. Look at your life, observe your life, question everything, every belief and every people in your life, and maybe even go back to that traumatic events that you perceived as traumatic and try to look at what you have actually gotten as benefit from those events. Look at the positive sides of these events. I know it's difficult. I know it will challenge you, but you will be able to find it. And if you have any questions, I will leave my email address in the description. You can always reach out to me. Bye-bye.